Welcome everyone, it's Glacier Guy, rocking Glacier as always. Apologies if you hear some weird noise in the background. There's currently a typhoon where I'm at. It's not dangerous enough to where like evacuation or anything. The winds are pretty low, but it is a gusty, blustery wind with some rain. So if you hear some loud noises, that's what that is. Anyway, so we're going with a control build, a white-blue build, Grand Arbiter Augustin the Fourth, Human Advisor. White and blue spells cost one less to cast for me. And spells my opponent's cost cast one more to cast. Basically a taxing effect on my opponent's trying to control the board. Let's get into the 99. So we got 36 lands. You know, it's just some islands and some plains. And obviously the associated dual lands that you want to go with those, like Tundra, Mystic Gate, things like that. Hollowed Fountain, irrigated farmland, excuse me. So let's get into the actual cards. We got Mana Crypt for some fast mana. We got Authority of the Consuls to kind of help keep our opponent's creatures tapped down. And we also get some incidental life gain off that. Enlightened Tutor to help get some of these, you know, there's a lot of enchantments in this, so we're using Enlightened Tutor for that. Land tax to try to get a little bit more ramp going on for us to get some of these higher CMC spells out. Pactile Silent Sword to Plowshare to kind of keep our opponent's creatures down early game. Brainstorm to just kind of scoop through the draw. Mystical Tutor once again to go get certain like Cyclonic Rift or things like that. More than likely Cyclonic Rift is what's going to grab. Ponder, Preordain, these are all good just draw spells. Soul Ring, and then we got Blind Obedience, once again, like Authority of the Consuls, just trying to keep everything tapped down. Rest in Peace, because it's got the Rest in Peace Helm of Obedience instant win combo right there. Grand Arbiter, you know, you just don't want your opponents to do anything, really. This is a kind of a... This is a deck that I'm not a huge fan of playing against this kind of a deck, but this is a I do things, you don't do things deck. A little less oppressive than Teferi. Was it Teferi Chainveil combo? Those are way more oppressive than this. Cyclonic Rift, because it's always fun. Negates, Counterspell, Zora's Signet, Thought Vessel. We have Thought Vessel and Reliquary Tower, so we can get and just, you know, keep our hand size as high as possible. Aven Mind Sensor, because no searching your library. Ghostly Prison, because I really like this art on Ghostly Prison. I just don't want you to attack me. Oblivion Ring for those really pesky kind of creatures that I need, or is it, yeah, permanents. So any creature or permanent, whatever. Normally it's a creature. Don't want anyone to get any counters. Yeah, counters can't be put on artifacts, creatures, lands, or enchantments, but they can be put on planeswalkers. So there you go. Teferi's Protection to phase my stuff out. Thalia, once again, try to keep things tapped down. Aura of Silence, trying to make things more expensive. Propaganda, that's Karn and I think it's, what's it, Volrath? Pretty cool art there. Karn looks so sad in that picture. Rhystic Study, I never pay for Rhystic Study triggers, but we'll see if my opponents do. Unwind, Disallow, Dissipates, just, you know, pretty sweet counter spells. Detention Sphere to kind of keep things, you know, try to keep my opponents locked down as much as possible. Render Silence. Angel's Triumph is a secret deck tech. All creatures have vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, tap all untapped creatures that player controls that didn't attack this turn. Angel's Triumph deals damage to target player equal to the number of creatures tapped this way. So the thing I like about this is everything gets vigilance, so they didn't tap. But if I have a lot of my anti-attacking enchantments and whatnot up, then they're not going to attack me. They're either going to attack somebody else or they're not going to attack at all, and then Angel's Triumph is going to deal damage, so it's pretty interesting. I like Angel's Triumph. Crawl Space to kind of limit the amount of people that can attack each combat. Windborn Muse, once again, more taxing effects. Bard, more taxing effects. Return to Dust, kind of destroy some pesky artifacts and enchantments. Wrath of God for the... inevitable board wipe. I'm thinking the inevitable board wipe I'm going to need to do. Archangel of Ties, once again, more taxing. Factor Fiction, just kind of interesting to get some more card draw. Dovin Bond, you know, Dovin Bond's pretty good on control. Narset, once again, just kind of like get some a little bit more hand draw there. Try to work that out. I haven't played with Narset too much, so it's going to be interesting when I get to... if I can see how high I can get Narset up there. Spring Verdict, can't be countered. It's pretty good. Hell of Obedience, once again, for that instant combo. It's pretty good. Once you throw down Rest in Peace, and then you throw down Hell of Obedience, if you if it doesn't get countered, I've played against people in multiplayer. So if I didn't mention it earlier, this episode that obviously is up already. I'm only going to do one episode for this specific deck, and it's going to be a multiplayer episode. I don't know how long it's going to be. It could be really short, could be really long. But with this kind of a control-y deck, I'm not a huge fan of playing a 1v1. This is more of a kind of like, I want to play the multiplayer. Plus, when I did play multiplayer a couple weeks ago, I got a lot of really good reception from playing multiplayer. So we're just going to have some more fun there. And let's see, we got Thran Dynamo, Sphere of Safety, Norn Annex. It's like a lot. I don't want to be attacked. Spelltide Enforcer, Bribery to go try to get my opponent's creatures. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets, Venser Sojourn, pretty good taxing effects. Gilded Lotus, Mind's Eye, Austere Command, Elspeth if I want to kind of close it out at the end when I want some creature myself. Sun Titan for me, Terminus, not bad. Because I don't necessarily want to kill all the creatures, I just want to don't want them on the board. Consecrate Sphinx so I get some card draw. More Sphinxes. Zor's the Lawbringer. This one's pretty nice. It's got the Sphinx Revelation on a stick. And Spiria, Supreme Judge. Whenever this creature attacks you or Planeswalker control, you may draw a card. So it's not bad. If you're going to attack me or Planeswalker, well, I'm going to get a card out of it. And then obviously Sphinx's Revelation. So we draw X life and gain X cards. So that's pretty much the deck tech. Not a lot to explain. There's not a lot of super secret combos of how we're going to win. It's mostly just control the board and see how long we can ride it out. And we'll see how this works in the multiplayer setting. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if there's something else that you would put in this deck. And yeah, let's get into it. See you around.